my mic is not on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, today has been really crazy. We had Bell in the beginning, then we had Danger Flow from the US, and now, like, very, very two people are very dear to my heart. The one and only, holding Bahrain down, DJ Outlaw and Flipperachay in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
What's happening?
Man, it's a huge honor to have you guys really in the studio. So thank you very much for coming in. I know it was a very full, hard day for you guys.
Yeah, but it's an honor to be in Jeddah here because, the people here are so friendly and we felt like home, actually.
So it's your أول مرة في Jeddah, right?
Yeah, Jeddah. Same here.
First time?
Yep.
Wow. So Outlaw, like you've been doing this for quite some time, man. Like you hold, like I always say, you hold Bahrain down, mashallah, and like you've always been very supportive. I don't want to talk about, mashallah, you're very Googleable. I would say that to the people. DJ Outlaw, khalas, period. So first of all, how does it feel to be here in Jeddah and actually, meeting up and building up with the team in Jeddah Legends, of course, who I salute them, Clash, Hassan Saman, Mo Saman, and the whole crew.
Shout out to the whole
Shout out to the whole crew, Jeddah Legends, Mo Saman, Clash, the knockout.
Amazing hospitality.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you guys to be here?
I mean, we love it. Jeddah was always on my scope, always on my list to be here because the scene, the hip-hop scene is huge. And you know me, I'm always after these, trying to build with the other hip-hop communities connecting all over the Middle East. And Jeddah was one of the, if not the biggest in the Gulf.
Yeah.
So I was like, definitely, I'm gonna have to come here. And then the guys came down.
We came down for the opening of Melja.
Yeah.
Melja. We met. And we
met, and then we're like, that's it, let's do it. I'm like, come down here and do the whole thing,
Yeah. And you came in for the Action Hair show.
The Action Hair show, yeah.
Which is cool. Flip, how did it feel to perform? Actually, Clash pulled you out.
Yep.
And you performed, your track and a track that you guys did together.
True.
How did it feel to perform for Jeddah people?
Man, the biggest crowd I've been in is 3,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's I think here it was 2,500.
That's
something like
they were
that.
saying
5,000.
Yeah, that's
5,500.
Maybe 5,500. I'm not sure, man.
It was crazy people.
Because a lot of people in front were a lot, and then there was a lot of people in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but the energy, they're too much into hip hop. They love what they hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like they were down on hearing of whoever comes down to Jeddah, I think, who is real and loves the music, they will cheer out for him and they will love him because it's all about music and end of the day. And Jeddah, man, I think Jeddah is number one, man. They got a lot of energy. They got their youth is pumped up. They need this,
Well, I think the energy comes from because there isn't a lot of local, live performances over here. So what you guys saw today doesn't really happen very often, Actually, this show that we were in happens every year, and it was stopped actually for the past 2 years. It wasn't there.
Wow.
So this is the comeback for it. And not a lot of live shows other than that happen unless it was really underground, the ones like the beat. So maybe we'll get you in the next beat.
Oh, definitely.
You guys
come down here again.
Yeah. You're definitely coming in the beat.
Bring the whole crew and come down.
Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah. So, Flip, I'll go back to you. Like, what inspired you to rap? Like, what made you want to choose hip hop as that voice? Was there special, video that you saw or something, a lyric that you heard?
Actually, it was, I started listening to R&B. And then, R&B was at first, the thing that I loved. Either Arabic or English but, I felt like, it wasn't enough for me. There was something in me that was so, monstrous that wanted to unleash itself. It was then Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
These are the guys that just got me, got me right there. After that, it was directly Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, man.
Biggie or Pac?
Let me tell you something.
So was the question, definitely.
I used to like Tupac's flow. Man, he will kill it. I love that. But Biggie's deliverance, was crazy. So I couldn't.
You can't answer that question, can you?
Nobody
can, right?
Nobody can.
Right, Outlaw, like for real, you've been doing this for a while. But the question is, I want to ask you, Outlaw, as a DJ, do you ever play Tupac's music in clubs?
Always.
Really?
Always.
Because they say like that's the thing. Biggie's music is always in clubs.
Oh no, I always play Pac because I'm down with the Outlaws as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I have to push their stuff and stuff. But Tupac, like I grew up listening to Tupac, and Tupac is like, you know, the rapper up there for me.
Tell us about your name, Outlaw. Like how I know there's a story there.
Not really, not a story. Yeah, it was just it just came. Actually, I got the name Outlaw out of by listening to Tupac and the Outlaws, and then I started playing basketball with the jersey, the name Outlaw. On the jersey before I become a DJ.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the guys just, you know, halas, it's Outlaw.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me DJ Outlaw and Flipperachay from Bahrain. We're discussing amazing hip hop. We're talking hip hop. Outlaw.
Yes,
let me play. I played this a while back, but I'm gonna play this again. Sambusa.
Okay.
Talk to us about this amazing. I would say, in my opinion, we talked to this in Bahrain. It's very smart how you did it.
Right.
Just talk to us quickly about how you and Daffy came, and what's the story of Sambusa. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this track is off the hook. But Outlaw, tell us the story.
So basically, me and Daffy been doing this for a good 15 years, 16 years.
Mashallah.
Been doing music and stuff. Getting
into Daffy as well. Yeah,
definitely. Shout out to Daffy. So we were just sitting in the studio, and then we go back and forth. Daffy flies in to record in my studio because Daffy's one of my artists as well.
Yeah.
And we're discussing what we can do different that people can actually, you know, pay attention to. Hey, we actually here.
Yeah.
So the hardcore stuff won't work. The messages, the unity. Yeah. Let's talk about Bahrain.
You guys did that.
We did that. Done.
Yeah.
But we didn't really get the right attention, and then we just put on YouTube and like, what can we do? So we have to do that crazy song that talks about nothing, and I mean it, nothing. But see, people don't really understand it. The whole thing is a marketing stunt.
That's 2-3 days ago with this thing, the hashtag, the dress.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it talks about nothing.
Yeah. No, not really nothing, but you know, there is no proper message behind it other than just, hey, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
And then the video that went viral came out on Instagram, the sambusa. And then Daf was like, dude, we need to do something with sambusa.
Wow.
And I'm like, do you want to do that? I'm like, let's test the market. If that works.
That was the discussion? Like,
yes, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like, you're serious? You want to go there? He's like, definitely.
You were open-minded to do it?
Yeah. We're like, because this is like, I do music for a living now. I don't have a day job. This is my job. I have my studio in Bahrain, and this is what I do. So
respect.
It's about time to make money.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we can do our serious and hardcore stuff on the side, but we have to get out there and do some commercial stuff as well.
Yeah.
And then me and Daf was like, let's do this and test the market. If that works, then
that's the road.
There you go.
That's one way at least you can do.
And then Daffy came up with the whole idea, and all I had to do was like just produce the whole thing. And
he did beautifully.
And then to us the success behind this was, okay, let's have 10,000 views the first week, and it's a success. And then the first week it goes to 100,000. And I'm like,
100,000.
Yes, I'm like, dude, this is gonna be crazy. And then we do the video, and then we invest in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it went crazy viral.
How many? Let's see. What is it? Is that figure real? 1.3?
Yeah,
it's 1.3 million.
I'm telling you.
It's 1.3 million in 5 months.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
imagine all the songs we put out.
Yeah.
Nobody really cared.
Yeah.
And then once we put the sambusa,
everyone started checking out other stuff as well.
Every single media, like the media went crazy. The newspapers in Bahrain,
commercials,
and the whole Middle East, music channels. They calling us. We want to play the video and stuff. I'm like, and me and Daffy actually laughing about it, but we're like, okay, this is cool. This is good. Yeah, so we're enjoying it. And then the show started coming in. And,
wow. Amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be listening right now to this amazing track, Sambusa. Okay? Very cool. You guys are going to love this. Yeah. We'll be right back. So, Outlaw, this beat is by Bugsy.
Nice.
Bugsy's you know Bugsy?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you know Bugsy. Yeah. So I like him. He samples a lot. Like, you know, how is it with producers with you? Like, do you work with I mean, you support a lot of producers like together. Like, would you do a track with an Arab producer, do a track together? That
I mean, really depends. If we in the studio together, I'd love to collaborate and stuff. But when we work with producers, the only reason or the main reason why I work with other producers is to basically bring in their brain into our music. Yeah. So I wouldn't want to interfere, you know. I let them do them. And then send me whatever their style is. I
saw that a little bit when we went to we were in Dubai, and when we met with Frederick.
Yeah. You know? When we did the base camp.
When we met there, and it was cool how you guys. So it's cool what you said. You want his mind.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to interfere.
Exactly, basically, because I know my style, I know what I'm capable of, and when I bring in someone else to the studio, I don't want them to come in and do me.
Yeah.
You know, do the same exact thing that I do. So I bring in another guys to take me with them to somewhere I don't usually go to in the studio.
Wow.
Which is basically where the you know.
How is you know, as a guy who's doing a lot of things in Bahrain, how is the hip hop scene in Bahrain, man? Like, seriously.
It's a good scene. It's you can't really compare it to like 10 years ago when we first started. People are more educated. They appreciate. There is a lot of fans, a lot of supporters as well. Same thing goes to the corporate scene. They kind of market, like, you know, trying to do more work with us on the corporate side and stuff. So it's getting there, but you can't really compare it to the Saudi scene.
Wow. Flip, I mean, I'm sure you get asked that question, and I'm gonna put you on the spot again and say, is that, you know, English? You rap in English and Arabic as well, right?
Yep, I mixed it up both.
Okay, but is it more English or is the same, really, 50-50?
Well, it depends now, because my last album was 80% English and just 20% Arabic, you know? So now
is that changing with this?
Yeah, I'll need to do, my next album will be like 50-50.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to get close to my you know, Arabic fans, plus you know, get a wide range of fans, and you know, and plus I started with a song back in school. It's called Haddim Avoig, and it was all in Arabic. So back in school, I was, you know, Arabic, getting it in Arabic, and a lot of people, you know, I got feedback that, you know, it was nice. People loved it. They actually started singing with me, and you know, so. You know, I want to, you know, give 50-50 to both sides. And
reason I say that is because a lot of, you know, like, you know, Kareem Rush from Arabian Nights. He's very passionate about, when I ask him that, he's like, yeah, you know, our message should be reaching out to the, you know, to the United States, the people who don't speak. So that's why you gotta be bilingual. You know, you can't do all Arabic and just expect that your message. And from the other side, like, you know, the other opinion is like, no, I want to do Arabic. I'm proud of my language. If they want to know what I'm saying, then let them translate it. You know that side? So it's like but I feel, you know, technically, realistically, it's happening. They're not going to translate it.
Exactly.
They're not going to, you know, listen to what you say. So it's good to be bilingual, to have this and that. And okay. So
I mean, the other side of it, the way I try and work is basically try and give people the cool music they listen to, which is Jay-Z and all of these guys. I'm not comparing myself to Jay-Z and them, but I want them to listen to the same quality of music, but they can relate to it.
Okay.
And that's what we're doing with Flip.
Exactly. To relate to it. That's
relate to it as Arabs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Basically, it talks about our cities. It talks about our way of life. It talks about what we do every day, our culture. But with the same quality of American hip hop or like all the big international artists.
The question I want to ask you guys now: what are your thoughts about Arabic hip hop?
I love it.
I was like, yeah,
I love it. I love it.
You've been down, like, seriously, man. You have you have the mixtape series.
Right.
You've been always down supporting. You've been always down. But what are your thoughts about it now?
I actually like it now more than before.
Why?
Like, because back in the day, if you remember back when the forums and all of that, the Arabic rap, you know, it was all about disses and stuff. So I wasn't really worried about that. And then it all changed, and especially the scene in Saudi. I think it contributed to the change and the whole, you know.
I would add as well what you said. I don't like labeling Arab hip hop as only revolution.
Yeah,
it started with Revolution Spring and the Arab Spring. A lot of people were focusing, and the artists were getting interviewed by CNN and BBC, and then just because they did a track about. And I know Yassine Salman Narsi agrees with that. He's a big. He's like, Arab hip hop is not only revolution. You know, it's not only about revolt, put your fist up, and no, but it has the We So Fly track. Like this is an amazing track that you have.
True.
And there's a lot of examples as well from Lebanon. You know, you guys ever been to Lebanon?
Never.
I've been to Lebanon.
You've been to Lebanon? Yeah. Because the scene there for me is very cool. Like
it's very hardcore underground.
Hardcore underground.
It's very pure.
Very pure. They have this spot called Radio Beirut, and once we're there, we're definitely gonna hook you guys up because the people there working. So this Arab hip hop, what got me into it is when I listened to an artist called Low Key. Karim Dennis and Shadi Mansour, and it was Omar Effendim and Narsi, and it was like, for me, it was like, wow. I mean, wait, we're listening to these, top 3 or top 10 billboards. I never knew these guys, and they start shifting how I think. Shifting how I actually go by my life, and boom, started this Revolt blog, and then and then online station, and then boom, now it's a show on the FM, and sometimes I'm going to speak in Austria and in Sweden about hip hop. Just a guy hit me up from Sweden, like, hello sir, we'd like to speak, we'd like to invite you to speak about hip hop in Saudi Arabia, in Sweden. I'm like, what? Sweden? For real? So that's amazing. I mean,
that is great.
Yeah.
To reach there, that means you influence somebody.
And it means they're listening.
Exactly.
They're listening. Yeah. Which is, they're listening to us.
Yes, exactly.
Man, amazing. Wow, great discussion. You know what's cool about interviewing people that you're very close to, I mean, I have respect to, is that we didn't prepare for that, and I don't like to prepare just,
It's like a radio freestyle.
That's what I'm saying. And you came with Imran. Imran Al-Aradi. Yeah. I have so much respect for this guy, because when he came here about like 4 or 5 months ago to perform at the Jeddah Comedy Club, I approached him and said hello. He looked at my shirt, and then it's like, yeah, Big Haas. Oh, I know you, from Outlaw, and it was connected. It was like very, very cool. And what does Imran mean to you, Outlaw? Like, I hope he's tuning in, but maybe later he can listen.
Imran's one of my boys. Imran been there since day one. I've been there for him since day one. And we just been working and collaborating on the same goal, but in different directions. So I'm doing all the music and stuff. He's trying to push with the music, but again with the comedy as well.
Yeah.
But we all trying to push the local scene to a higher level. And then Imran always been doing this through the radio, through the shows, through the his support is just always there.
It's I mean, how does it feel when your song gets played on the radio in Bahrain, Flip?
I feel like, looking back a few years before We So Fly hits the radio and all these stations, I never thought I would get there. You know what I'm saying? It's like something, like a dream come true.
Do you remember that first time you heard like your track on the radio? Because so many people say, I don't know, maybe KRS once said that it's like, it's not important for me to get played on the radio. I don't care about that. What I mean, for artists, it's always important to get
exactly in the radio.
Yeah.
And what's nice about it is people showing you that, this is some good stuff. It's some good stuff, through Twitter, through
when you hear the feedback of the people.
That's the feedback that really hits you real hard. But plus, hearing it on the radio is not really something that is easy these days, especially in the Arab culture. And getting it on the radio, it means a lot to us, especially us rappers, because we don't get these kind of chances every day. So to be on a radio, like now I'm how many radio stations I'm on now? 98.4, 93.3.
Yeah, in Bahrain, huh?
Yeah. It's a lot. I'm now in a lot of radio
You're in that
stations.
rotation, right?
Yeah.
It's not only on a special show. You're on rotation.
I'm on rotation.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. It's like being an icon right there.
He's living the life.
It's not that big, but to me it is,
All right. Okay, Flip, I want to put you on the spot.
Yep.
But before I put you on the spot, I'm going to prepare you. Can you do something for it? Can you spit something for us live on the show? I know it's been a very, very...
Why not,
cool.
man?
We're going to go for a track, and then we'll be right back. There's this track I'm really liking. I'm not sure if you know it, Outlaw. It's by a guy called Quabs. It's called Walk.
Okay.
It's new. I've seen it recently. It's kind of cool. Check it out. So this is Quabs, Walk. Very cool track. Listen to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Leish Hip Hop, having a great discussion. Hit me up on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Big_Hus. Shout out to Big Rax tuning in. Shout out to DJ Boss. Yeah, DJ Boss, what up, man? Shout out to Mohammed Al-Sharuni. Thank you very much for all the amazing tweets. Outlaw. So what's after Jeddah?
After Jeddah, we go back to Bahrain. We're actually working on a lot of new stuff for FLipp. Working on the next single for Daffy.
Nice.
We're working on
Is it a sambusa feel?
It's falafel.
That's a
No, not really. It's going to be like another single, but another commercial one.
Okay.
Like one of those as well. And it's going to be something probably, if not bigger than sambusa.
Oof.
Yeah. We're working with other producers from the States and stuff, so we're trying to do something, we're trying to do that international sound,
Okay.
Yeah. We have a show in Bahrain on the 5th. On the 5th of March, yeah.
In Bahrain?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Where?
It's going to be in Amwaj.
Amwaj?
Yeah.
Amwaj?
That place. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I gotta go there, man.
With the Bahrain Nur Al-Ain festival and stuff.
Bahrain Nur Al-Ain festival.
When I saw that on video, it was really cool. Like the people were like, they're chanting, "We so fly."
The one with Daffy?
No, the one with Daffy.
Which one?
Well,
the Bahrain Nur Al-Ain.
I think Q came there as well. Was that the same spot, Qusay? No, that was not the same spot.
Oh, that was the Lost Paradise.
Okay. Yeah. They were up in the...
It's a water park.
It's a water park.
It's a water park.
Yeah, man.
That's very creative.
They loved it. Actually,
I mean, did you get the attention from the people that were...
Yeah, because, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
80% of the people there were Saudi.
You told me that.
And they loved it. You know what I'm saying?
We did like, four shows a year last year?
There.
Yeah, four, and then the 5th was with Qusay.
And how many people showed up? Like, how many people were swimming?
2,000.
2,000.
What?
2,3. Yeah.
Wow, man,
that's crazy.
Cool. All right, so it's a hip hop show, FLipp, and a rapper does.
You're always putting me on the spot.
I know, I do that a lot. And one of my favorite producers, I'm sure you as well. I'm sure you, Outlaw,
of course,
look up to this guy, is DJ Premier. So I have this track from DJ Premier. This I love this. Can you do something on this?
Yeah.
Hardcore, babe.
Yeah. Right. 2 chains and handcuffs. Ain't gon' stop a Bahraini from representing till I got them with their hands up. Belly dance bonanza. You gon' surprise by Christmas gifts from Santa. Extravaganza. That's right, homie. You can never give me advice. I'm wiser than your grandpa. The Black Panther. Not the one you see on NBC2. I own my own master. Flipperachay, yeah, I'm the freelancer. I spread the truth and answers. I skewer my fans and give all the haters some cancer. No need for muscle. I'm the black Kung Fu Panda. So, what?
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was good. That's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, I like
wow, man. Wow. One last question before we, end this amazing interview. FLipp, what is it that you expect from this, hip hop game that you're in right now? Like Outlaw said, and like the people before you said, sometimes hip hop is, Nina Simone said it, an artist would reflect what's going on in his, in his reality or in his, neighborhood or his community. So for you, what is it? What is your, that dream? Where do you want to get? What is the path? You see it is in front of you. Do you know where you want to get?
Because I don't have experience in rap, but as a kid, I wanted to be that rapper that more. Actually, I started with more giving up advices, how to get along with life, and
Dir Allah is a perfect example of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's changed ever since.
Because I'm a, let's say, anti-Illuminati, Illuminati stuff, so I'm always thinking about, if they got subliminal messages in their songs.
I know.
Why know we don't do anti-subliminal messages in our songs, which is not really direct, but this is our culture. So our culture is Islam, and at the end of the day, we trying to, reflect on ourselves. And me, I'm actually a spiritual guy more than, but I like having fun.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't forget, where I came from, where I lived, born and raised, you know, but at the end of the day, it's music and inspiring the youth, especially when I saw these little kids looking up to me, being something, you know. I'm a father now, so I have to have a lot of responsibilities, and I don't want to see like kids growing up to me sitting in their places because their dads and moms didn't want them to do what they wanted to do. You know, you got to do what you want to do. All right, as long as it's right and you're convinced that you want to do it, go ahead. Don't be scared. Don't think that, you know, doing it in front of the mirror not going to give you opportunities out there if you wanted to go. But you know, you got to cope with the culture. You can't stay you know, doing what you only want to do. Sometimes you want, you know, get out of the box, do something for the people. You know, you want to have fun these days, and all these sadness and now we need a little bit, you know, like they say, tarfih. نرفه على روحنا شوي, you know.
So انت ابو ايش؟
Abu Muhammad.
Abu Muhammad. Nice, man.
Yeah, so
I like cool, man.
Bless him. So yeah, I can't. I don't know if I gave you the answer to, to where I wanted. You know.
My hope, my wish, and I tell you this. You know, in front of as well. You know, Outlaw is for you to stay real, because you know this is important for me to be real. This is, you know, don't change who you are to become something else. Because I've seen that, you know, you are always real. So stay on that path, regardless of what you, was it fun, was it serious, but stay real. Once people start diverting and start being not them to change, even if you're doing fun, just be real. Do that. Real. You know?
Exactly.
Outlaw. I know your little one is into DJing, man, and stuff like that.
He's into drumming now.
He's into drumming. MashaAllah, man. Allah khilak, man. Seriously, that's bless him, man. And okay, you know, like a few years from now, if he's listening to this interview, what do you tell him? I'm putting him on the spot.
Yeah, that's I mean, man, if he's listening to this, you better be in the studio, man.
That's amazing.
Making that new beat.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. You know, we're sadly finishing at the end of our show. Outlaw, what do you tell the people who are tuning in right now?
Follow your dreams. That's one line I always keep telling and trying to push the people to. I mean, our society and the region we're in kind of put you down sometimes.
A lot.
But you gotta, I mean,
Yeah, so, a lot. Not sometimes. A lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So you need to go out there. You need to be, you know, what's the word? Consistent.
Consistent?
Yeah.
It's amazing that you say that, because the guys before you, Danger Flow, about 4 or 5 days ago, I was just tweeting and saying that I don't feel the appreciation a lot. And for a guy like me who's self-motivated, I always self-motivate myself. But, you know, that being said, sometimes you need that tap on the back. And it came from the guys who came from the US. They were like, hip hop show in Saudi? What are you talking about? That was amazing. Exactly. And it just came from as well you guys. So that was like a recharge for me. So I want to say thank you guys actually for making it here.
Thanks for having us.
For real, man. It was
because really when we heard you, like, you know, representing hip hop in its best way.
We told you, man, you were 100% down with whatever you want to do.
Mashallah,
we believe in you. We believe in what you're trying to do and what you're doing, and we salute to you, man.
Man, you've always been that amazing thing, and inshallah we'll definitely be working a lot together. Guys, please, you know, say your Twitter names very quickly. DJ Outlaw is DJ Outlaw,
DJ Outlaw.
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter at DJ Outlaw, OUTLAW.
Flipperachay, it's FLippRachay.
Cool.
On Instagram and Twitter.
Amazing. Listen, at the end, Outlaw, I just want to salute your whole team, man. You have an amazing team, my brother. Whether it's you know, Sarah Nabil and all the people in Bahrain. Really, they are so, like, you guys are like a small army, like, you know, coming in always
a movement,
and that's amazing. Sarahatan, with the studio hasn't been launched for a long time.
It was early last year.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So all this work now is actually your day job is music.
Yes.
And that's what you do.
I'm living the dream, man.
You're living the dream. And big up to you, my brother. Flipp, I love that track, Dear Allah. So I want to play it again.
Yeah.
I know you got tired of that.
I love it, man. I never get tired.
It includes one of my favorite R&B artists, AZ, man. This guy is like, you know, for me in Saudi Arabia, he's that, you know, hope that comes out.
Yeah,
shout out to AZ.
Yeah, man. Shout out to AZ. He's talented.
He is talented, man. So, Flip, thank you for being humble, my brother. Always.
Thank you, man.
One-on-one, any day you want to.
Sure, man.
We gotta make it happen.
Anytime, any day you
want. On the air, I'm challenging you. And Outlaw, man. You know, definitely thank you.
Pleasure.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be listening to Dear Allah. I'm going to tell you guys, thank you very much. One love, one world, one humanity. Please listen to the lyrics of this track. It's very cool. I know it's a bit old by Flip. And please, you know, check this, CDs out and follow him and follow DJ Outlaw. Very cool people, amazing people, and real people. One love. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.